What's up, YouTube? Fred here. It's an early morning, it's a little past 6 a.m., and we're going for a really cool drive. We're going up all the way through the White Mountains of New Hampshire, up into Maine, and we're going to hit some of the best roads in New England, bar none. So come with me, and let's go have some fun. So today's drive is going to span over 400 miles and at least 10 to 11 hours of driving. It starts out down in southern New Hampshire. We're going all the way up 93, past the White Mountains. Then we're going to cut over and get to Gorham, fill up with gas there, then head north. We're going to go up through Errol, New Hampshire, which is sort of on the far reaches of the eastern northeastern corner of the state. We're then going to cut into Maine, and we're going to take a series of winding back roads all the way over to Rangeley, Maine. Then we're going to take 27 up to the Canadian border, and then we're going to end at Sugarloaf, which is a ski resort up in kind of northwestern Maine. And along this route, we're going to have some of the best roads in New England. I've got my GoPro Hero 8 set up to get some really crisp footage for you guys, and it should be just an epic, awesome time. I've got 3 other friends that are coming. I'm hoping they all can make it. One of them was having a little bit of trouble with his car. So the group of cars that's going with me, it's my Corvette, a friend's C5 Corvette Z06. We're going to have a BMW ME, and we're having a Maserati Spider convertible. So it should be a lot of fun. So let's go. Alright, so we met up at the Hooksett rest area, and we are headed up 93. We're going to take a quick stop in Lincoln, grab some food, and then we're going to continue on our way. And so right now, this is kind of the boring part of the drive, is just to get to the good roads. But once we get off the highway, then it's going to start opening up, and especially once we pass Gorham and are headed up to Errol, New Hampshire, and then anything beyond that, the roads are just amazing. Really just, it's wide open, it's freshly paved as of last year, there's no towns, there's no people, and it follows a river, so you're going in and out with the curves of the river. It's remarkable. It is truly something special, and this is the perfect car for it. I get, tons and tons of power and torque, so I can just loaf along in any gear. It's comfortable for long drives. I mean, we're going to be in the car at least 10 hours, more likely like 11 to 12 hours, based on the total mileage and all the roads we want to hit. So it's definitely like a long drive, but with heated and air-conditioned seats, these things are very, very comfortable. It's a perfect car for the drive. Plus, I mean, when you get to the great roads, you downshift a gear or two and hammer on it, and this thing, man, it sounds so good, and it rides great, and it's comfortable. And the handling's right there. So we did end up having all 4 people in the group, myself included, show up. The Maserati that was a little questionable, he said it's running good, and he's ready to go. So that's good. Alright, so we just left Lincoln, and we're now headed up 93, and we're going to turn right onto Route 3, and that's going to start bringing us over towards Gorham. I can't express how beautiful this area is. I'm going to show some footage in a minute. I'll turn on the other camera of how beautiful this road is. And this is just the highway. This is the boring driving. So strap in, and it's going to get awesome. This section of road here is called Franconia Notch, where we're going to cut up through the mountains. This giant mountain up here that has kind of all the exposed rock, that's Cannon Mountain. And so this mountain has the Canada Mountain Ski Resort on it. It also is where the Old Man in the Mountain used to be. It's not there anymore, but they've got actually kind of a pretty cool, I guess, memorial, you could call it, set up where they built some sculptures out of stone, and if you stand in just the right place, you actually can see what the Old Man in the Mountain looked like. So that's pretty cool. So one cool thing about Canada Mountain is there's actually a huge gondola slash tram that you can ride up to the top. They can hold somewhere like 60 to 80 people inside them, and there's a rim trail along the summit. Now granted, it's in the clouds today so you can't see it, but there's a rim trail at the top so you can see in all directions at the very top of the mountain. And there's all sorts of little spots where if you bring a lunch, you know, grab some subs or something, you can sit basically feet on the edge of a near cliff and look out over the valley. And my wife and I do that pretty frequently. Look at that. Look at that. All right, so we're finally through Gorham, and we just passed through Berlin, and now the roads open up a little bit, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So one of the things I really like about this drive specifically is that you get away from everything. Unlike any of the other drives I've done previously, this road I didn't catch any of that, sorry. Once you get out of these little towns, there's nothing. There's no towns, there's no houses, there's no businesses, and you just end up with just some amazing backcountry roads. The pavement's actually in really good shape. A lot of it's been repaved as of last year when I went through, and this is like just heaven if you're a gearhead and like driving or riding a motorcycle. The roads here, they follow the rivers, and so it was easiest to clear when they were originally building them. But then for somebody as an enthusiast, you're constantly turning. It's never in a straight line. There's lots of elevation changes, and it's just a blast to drive, as you will soon see. Right now we're just coming through a small town. I thought he was going to cross. This road, it's like a roller coaster. Wow. They're in the town of Dummer. I wonder if they pronounce it as Dumer or something. But it's spelled Dummer, D-U-M-M-E-R.